Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another reading. This time it's on Kim Kardashian and Kanye West and their alleged impending divorce. So, I did do a reading 3 years ago on Kim and Kanye and I predicted the divorce. Now, I thought I had uploaded on YouTube, but I guess I didn't. So, I do have the documentation on Twitch. So, I'm going to show you a clip from my Twitch reading. Now, remember, this is baby Ant. It's real scuffed. And I am 30 pounds lighter, but I'm going to show it to you just so you can see that I'm not crazy and I'm not lying. Remember, these readings are all alleged for entertainment purposes only. So let me go ahead and show you. Queen of Swords. I'm telling you, she's leaving him. I'm telling you, she's leaving him. She's going to leave him. Yep, Queen of Pentacles. She just doesn't have the stability she needs. The Queen of Swords is going to alienate him or feeling alienated, and the Four of Swords is rejection. She's leaving him. Kim is leaving him. There's a King and Queen of Pentacles reversed. Kim is leaving him. She's going to leave him. She's bored. She's feeling apathy. The Ace of Cups, it's love. I'm telling you, she's going to leave him. Complacentness. She's feeling mundane. She doesn't want to fight for it, neither does he. He's too busy fighting for other things. I'm telling you, his stability is in shambles. I'm telling you that she's going to leave. She's going to leave. Listen, she's going to leave. Like, she's gonna leave. Kim is gonna try her best to spin it because she's a Libra. She's gonna try her best to spin it as like, I'm a ride or die. I'm never gonna leave my man. I do anything for man. I stand by my man forever and ever and ever. But no, she's leaving. So as we can see, it says down here 3 years ago. I'll put a link to it in the chat or in the box down below, but. So yeah, that was 3 years ago. There's a little bit more to it. That's baby Ant. So hopefully you guys enjoy a little glimpse of the old me. So yeah, so I'm not really super shocked. I do think that she's had one foot out the door for a long periodically of time. I do think that both of them have probably had unique rules in their relationship. I just don't really buy the story that they were, the perfect family. Nobody's perfect. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to relook at them 3 years later and see what's going on between them and their dynamic. So again, remember, these readings are all alleged for entertainment purposes only, and let's get started. So Kim is going to be on the left here, and then Kanye will be on the right. So right off the bat, so Kim is pissed off. She's super angry. The King of Wands is someone that's ready to sort of fight. So I definitely think with the King of Wands here, she's ready to attack. I also think for her, it's more so the breaking point for her. Like, she's at her breaking point. Like, I think that she's just felt the pressure and the weight of the world on her shoulders. And I think for her, it's just gotten to a point where she no longer can withstand it. I also think that we're going to start to see her spill the truth because the moon is upright for Kanye, which is about lies, deceit, and deception. So what that means is there's going to be a lot of conversations that are going to be spilling out from probably both sides, but I think Kim is finally going to just be like, you know what? I need to say certain things. Do I think that there's going to be negative press? Yes. Do I think it's going to be at the expense of the Kardashians? No. I think it's going to be at the expense of Kanye West, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. Just because the moon is upright, which means there's going to be a lot of bullshit about him. I don't know if it's directly going to come from the Kardashians. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm sure maybe some of it is, but it feels more so like other people have been waiting for the shoe to drop. And I think Kim Kardashian and the Kardashians have actually protected him from a lot of negative stuff and negative press, and they no longer can protect him. So I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think the Kardashians are the people he has to worry about. I think it's others that have been waiting, because the King of Pentacles is reversed, which is about knocking someone off the throne, and about going after someone for sour business deals, for egotistical, sort of endeavors, for sort of ego-based decisions. So I'm actually kind of interested to see how this plays out, because I think Kim was a little bit more of a protector than we may realize. And do I think that Kim is like perfect? No. Do I think like she's the perfect ride or die? No. But I do think that she protected her family and he was a part of her family. And I don't think she's going to be protecting him for much longer. And I think that's why she's pissed off, because she's like, really? After everything that I've done to protect you and keep you under wraps or whatever is going on, this is what you do? So I think that's why she's had it. So it's interesting to see how the dynamic has sort of evolved, within the 3 years that I've done this reading, to see her kind of mature and grow up in this relationship and then still feel like no matter what she does, she can't fix it. It's probably pretty hard, especially as a Libra. So I do have a lot of empathy for her. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is reversed with the Death card. So this is going to be an absolute disaster, especially with the Devil card, because their assets, their financial assets, their business assets, everything like that, that's going to be a complete and utter disaster. I mean, we're talking massively. There's a massive potential for this divorce or separation to be incredibly ugly. I don't really think that this is going to be smooth if this does continue forward with the separation. I find it hard to believe that it's going to be smooth because there's a lot of people that are owed money, and I don't think it's from the Kardashians. So it's going to be very, very ugly very, very quickly when it comes to hands grabbing, because I can just see hands grabbing money, like random hands just grabbing money. Does anyone know if I don't know. Is there any, does he have, debts that he didn't pay or anything like that? I don't know, you guys. There's just something off about the finances for me. And I just think that, a lot of people are going to be shocked. I don't know. There's some off. There's some off. Now, the Star is reversed, the Page of Swords is reversed, and the Queen of Pentacles is reversed. Oh, that's actually kind of sad. So I think Kim feels lost. Kim's identity was being famous, and then her identity became being a wife and a mother, and she just lost her identity again. So this is Kim being lost, not really knowing where she places in life, not really knowing what her next move is, feeling sort of dissatisfied with her career decisions, feeling she doesn't really have anything to fight for. I'm actually a little bit concerned about her going from really sort of angry and frustrated to a little bit somber, maybe even a little bit depressed or sort of sad, because I am seeing her kind of feel really lost and not knowing where to go. Yeah, this is the Four of Wands. So the family dynamic and the home situation. Is there potential for them to fight over a house or a piece of property? There's some off about a piece of property. I think, is that what caused this? Was there a fight over a piece of property that caused this or something? There's some sort of property that I see a fight with. The Emperor and the Lover's cards reverse, which means it's something that he was very stubborn about, very consistent about, and either went behind her back or did something weird with a piece of property, I feel like, or at least location-wise. I don't really know all the allegations, honestly. I have not been paying attention. But the Lover's card's reverse, which means that there has to be some sort of property that that was part of the straw that broke the camel's back. Oh my God. I think Kim was the brainchild behind a lot of the stuff that he was doing lately. It's almost like Kim was operating Kanye for Kanye. I feel like he's been checked out, sis. I don't think he was operating things the way we think, you guys. I think Kim was running a lot of stuff, or at least her team. I don't know, you guys. This feels off. I see him checked out and not caring. To me, this would be the energy of the Chariot's reverse, which means no progress in what we're doing. So if we have the Chariot reverse and the Magician upright with the Page of Cups, the Magician is a bunch of talking, but to me, talking doesn't get you anywhere. It's all talk, no walk with the Chariot reverse. So who's doing the walking? The Page of Cups, someone I'm sentimentally attached to. Queen of Swords reverse. There's Kim, the air sign female. It's almost like having, you know how like some people have like people who ghostwrite their book or ghostwrite their things or whatever, or work behind the scenes, like, and then there's the image of it. I think Kim and Kim's team were picking up the slack for a lot of things. I don't buy that he was super invested in everything. I don't think he could be. So I think that they were trying to keep him afloat. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if Kanye doesn't know this. This might be something he doesn't even know. Like, he might think he was doing stuff that he wasn't doing, sis, because I just see him completely not really, I see him checked out, not really there. It's very like desensitized, almost like his energy to me feels like, it's like zombie-like. It's like, meh. I don't know. There's just not much. I don't feel much from him in that aspect. Now the Sun's upright, the Nine of Cups upright, and the Hangman is upright. So this separation is the best thing that'll happen for them. Hopefully they can get to a better place and co-parent and stuff like that. And hopefully, but I mean, at the end of the day, Sun, Nine of Cups, and Hangman is about manifesting happiness, and the Hangman requires a sacrifice. So I do think that separating is a good thing in the long run. The Judgment card's upright, which means people have been telling them this for years. I do think there'll be a rallying of support. The Two of Pentacles upright with the Ace of Wands, though, which there's a few issues here. First of all, I mean, flat out, there's potential for there to be another baby. I don't know where that would be coming from. I would assume it would probably be from Kanye to someone else. I don't know if that's going to happen because it's really difficult to pinpoint an Ace of Pentacles, an Ace of Wands and a Two of Pentacles. To me, that reads as more so paying people off. So there may have been hookups that were paid off. I mean, stuff like that happens with celebrities. So that could be that. The problem I'm having with the Ace of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, though, is that when they do move on, I don't know if the dynamics are going to be the same. So for instance, when we look at an Ace of Wands and a Two of Pentacles, we could potentially see, if Kim decided to move on, we could see her moving on with someone who's younger and the tables turned. And then we can see Kanye kind of feeling some type of way about that. Because when, with like an Ace of Wands and a Two of Pentacles, like you look at those cards as like, I'm going to be different this time. So instead of her going after someone super famous and rich, she'd be going after someone like maybe a model and just having a fun time with that. Someone who's younger, maybe doesn't have as much money as her. So there's potential for the dynamic to kind of be switched. Again, those are probably not going to be long-term serious connections. Those would be short-term things. And these are potentials because their separation is going to take a while emotionally. So it's going to be really difficult to kind of see what's going to go on after that. Because the Four of Cups is apathy, the Queen of Cups upright, and the World is reversed. This is about Kim finding her groove, Stella getting her groove back. So for her, it's just more about her needing to understand that she needs to experience different dynamics before she gets into her next serious relationship. I will say, though, she probably wants to get into one really quick. I just don't think she should. Y'all Libras, Miss Cardi B is the same way. Now, the Page of Wands is reversed, the Ten of Cups is upright, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I think there's going to be a problem with posting the children pretty soon. Because the Ten of Cups reminds me of that's a family card. So that's like the Kardashian family stuff, right? And the Knight of Pentacles, consistency. So what do they always do? They put the kids on the TV, they put the kids everywhere. And the Page of Wands verse, which is about not being able to say certain things. So I think Kanye is going to try and put a stop to certain stuff when it comes to posting the kids. I don't think that's going to be followed through just because he does not have a leg to stand on. So that would be like trying to put a bargaining chip and then them being like, okay, but then we're going to expose left, right, and center. We're going to put this out there in the public. We're going to put all this. So it would be in your best interest to not do that. And he's going to cave. So, because the Eight of Cups is upright with the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Swords, which is like, we've done a lot to help you and we have a smoking gun. So it would be in your best interest to not bargain or negotiate with us. I'm going to be honest, Kanye does not have any chips to bargain with. He's just going to lose. He just needs to fold and just accept what is going on. This is very well thought out and well planned because this has been something that they have been waiting for years. So yeah. I mean, he'll probably release some sort of like breakup mixtape or song or something talking about the drama, full spontaneous drop, Three of Swords, the heartbreak and breakup, and the Towers drama, and it'll probably cause drama. That's very Kanye though, so that wouldn't surprise me. Kanye needs to get healthy. The High Priest is upright, which means he needs healing. And the Nine of Wands is walking on eggshells, and the Eight of Swords upright. My concern for Kanye is the more he talks, the more damage he does. And the Eight of Swords is like a victim of my own mind. And so I think for him, he needs to kind of reassess, and he needs to kind of get into a better place. Like mental health wise, physical health wise, spiritual health wise. For me, I'm just a little bit concerned. I also think he's vulnerable. So vulnerable and susceptible to someone coming in and kind of pulling the wool over his eyes. It's almost like if you were a yes man, you'd be able to get pretty close. Like there's an issue with how easily susceptible he is. It reminds me of like, because I'm thinking of like Britney Spears and what they allege Britney Spears has been going through, which is bullshit, but whatever. It's a whole nother topic. It's very similar to that, where it's like, think of like, people being like, should we, conservatorship? Is there, something we should do here? Because I just feel like he's not getting it. So there's some conversations about things like that, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. Because the Ace of Swords is reversed with the Two of Swords reversed, which means like, is he going to make a mistake that he can't go back from? Is he going to make a regretful post that destroys everything? There are concerns about how susceptible he is. Okay, so let's pull from a different deck. Ooh, let's see. Let's go from the Dark Mirror Oracle deck here. Obsession, Parasite, Queen of My Own World, Fragmentation, Anger and Chains. Oh my God. He does not know what Kim has done for him and continuously does for him. He has no idea. He thinks he knows, but he has absolutely no idea. And he's going to get very upset, very pissed off, very angry, very vengeful. And he's going to blame Kim for a lot. And I think this is their dynamic. I think Kim was a punching bag for a lot of situations. I think Kim was a scapegoat for a lot of situations, and she allowed it to go on and in the name of her family. And I don't think that that's going to fly anymore, but I think he's going to continue to do that. I think it's because fragmentation, it's only a piece of it. It's like he can only comprehend certain things. Envy and Gluttony, Colorless Angel, and Peaceful Among Thorns. It's the same thing. This isn't worth fighting for. I don't think you should fight me on this. I don't think we should fight because it's just going to get worse and it's not going to go well for you. Let's keep it calm. Let's keep it out of the public eye. It's only a matter of time until Kanye does not do that. I'm more concerned with Kanye saying things in the public eye than I am the Kardashians. So that's kind of what I see. I guess we'll see how this plays out, and maybe potentially we'll have a part 2, or I guess technically 3. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you did, make sure you follow me Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Antphrodite. I've been really focusing on TikTok, and a couple of my videos have been doing really well. So go check me out on there. If you like this reading, there's a link to my PayPal down below if you'd like to tip. And until next time, bye guys.